An unexpected heat wave on the week of July 12th made a huge dent on the city. The citizens and paramedic teams were shell-shocked. Even the team who ran the city was not even present. The parts of the city that was most affected was the midwestern part of the city. The temperature went up to 125 and was still in the mid to high 90s in the nighttime. People tried to prevent it by opening up fire hydrants illegally. Over 3,000 fire hydrants were opened across the week, and officials would try to come and fix that by closing the fire hydrants because it would cause low water pressure. But the residents were so hot that if they closed it, they would start to get heat exhaustion. So they threw bricks and rocks at them to prevent them from doing so. All these power outages led people to be forced out of their homes, causing all the beaches and cold places to be packed up. The hospitals had thousands of people coming in every single day of heat stroke, heat exhaustion, and all of that. African American mortality rates were roughly 1.5 times higher than those for whites. The heat wave's deaths were concentrated in the predominantly African American community areas on the south and west sides of Chicago. The heat made the city's roads buckle, train rails warped, causing long commutes and freight delays. City workers watered bridges to prevent them from locking when the plates expanded. Now take a look at these primary sources. The effects and impacts of this was the emergency services have bumped up the alert system. Back in 1995, they didn't have the number 311 to contact City Hall. People couldn't complain or report problems. Some examples are when the road buckled and fire hydrants were opened illegally, so chaos ensued. More impacts are the fact that they have better tech and more high-quality air conditioning now. Now take a look at primary sources. The significance of this event was the fact that so many people died in such a short period of time that it was crazy. It was one of Chicago's most deadly events ever, and probably will be for the next long time coming. The city, the citizens, the paramedic teams, the hospitals, the morgue, they just couldn't deal with all this attraction, and it just wasn't working. Everything, out of all of this tragedy, there was some triumph. The fact that people now know what to do, now have the quality air conditioning to do so, to get out of these type of events, to do all of this to prevent this next tragedy. In this photograph, you can see that workers are laying down multiple caskets of 60 unclaimed dead bodies. This is clearly for a mass burial. In this photo, you will be seeing a funeral for one who has died of heat exhaustion. He was an elderly man and his loved ones were cherishing him. I hope you guys enjoyed my documentary. I really appreciate you guys listening in. Thank you, and goodbye.